What if the sky above you wasn't real? What if the clouds, the stars, the soft blue light were nothing more than lines of code, carefully written to keep you dreaming? Tonight, we follow the story of Rila, a quiet girl who lived beneath a perfect sky until she discovered it was never really there. This is a tale of wonder, of hidden truths, and of one impossible choice. So get comfortable. Dim the lights. Let your thoughts drift like clouds. And if you enjoy stories that make you dream a little deeper, remember to subscribe so you never miss the next bedtime journey. Now take a deep breath. And let's begin. All her life, Rila believed the sky was always blue. Every morning, she would sit by her window, watching the clouds float lazily across the horizon, like soft ships adrift on an endless sea. The sun rose the same way each day, gentle, golden, never too hot. Her small town felt like a painting that never changed. The trees swayed to the same quiet rhythm. The birds sang the same few songs. And the sky was always, always blue. In the afternoons, she would lie on the grass and stare upward for hours. No matter how long she looked, the sky remained flawless, clean, cloud-swept, infinite. Sometimes she wondered if it was trying to tell her something, but she didn't need answers. Not yet. Because here, in this perfect world, everything felt safe, and the sky above, it simply watched in silence, like it always had. One evening, as twilight settled gently over the rooftops, Rila sat by her window like always. The sky was painted in deep purples and fading golds, and stars began to appear one by one, like tiny pinholes in a velvet curtain. But then, something strange happened. For a fraction of a second, the stars disappeared. The entire sky shimmered, like a screen glitching, like a ripple in water, but sharper. Thin green lines blinked across the darkness, so fast she thought she imagined it. Then, just as quickly, the stars were back. Rila leaned closer to the glass, heart thumping softly, eyes wide. But the sky looked normal again, calm, familiar. She told herself it was nothing, just her eyes playing tricks. But that night, she couldn't sleep. Somewhere inside her, a quiet whisper had started to grow. What if the sky isn't what it seems? The next night, Rila returned to her window. The sky was unusually still, too still. No breeze stirred the trees. No clouds moved. The stars seemed frozen in place. She waited. And then, just past midnight, it happened again. But this time, it didn't vanish. The sky didn't flicker. It peeled. Like a curtain being drawn back, the deep blue darkness split open, revealing something underneath. Streams of green symbols began to pour down from above, columns of numbers, letters, and strange shapes cascading like rain made of code. The stars were gone. In their place, glowing data, pulsing in rhythm. The world around her stayed silent. Nothing moved. No one else seemed to notice. Just her. Just Rila. She stepped outside, barefoot on the cold grass, her eyes locked on the sky that no longer looked like a sky. It looked like a terminal, and it was looking back. Rila stood beneath the strange sky, bathed in the glow of falling code. The numbers shimmered above her like digital rain, silent and hypnotic. She reached up, unsure why. Maybe to feel it. Maybe to prove it was real. And then, her fingers touched. The light. The moment she made contact, everything changed. The world around her shattered, not loudly, not violently, but like glass breaking underwater. Sound faded, color drained. Her feet left the ground, though her body didn't move. It felt like falling and waking up at the same time. The warm night air turned cold. The gentle hum of crickets was gone. She was somewhere else now. Somewhere beneath everything she had ever known. A space between dreams and truth. And in that space, Rila saw the world for what it really was. Rila opened her eyes to silence. No birds, no breeze, no color. She stood in a vast gray expanse, cold concrete stretching in all directions. The air smelled of dust and electricity. Towering machines loomed overhead, humming quietly, their lights blinking in rhythm. Thick black cables crawled along the walls like roots from a dead tree. There was no sky above, only metal and shadow. The warmth of her small town, the softness of the clouds, the songs of morning, they were all gone. Here, everything pulsed with the dull heartbeat of machinery. Her footsteps echoed like she was the only living thing left. She wandered deeper. She began to realize this was not a dream. This was what had always been beneath the world she knew. Not a glitch, not a mistake, but the truth. The real world. Silent. Empty. Manufactured. Somewhere in that cold, lifeless place, Rila found a doorway. It shimmered faintly, unlike anything else around her. Behind it, she could glimpse flickers of color. Soft light. The blue sky. Her sky. The code world. The dream. A place where clouds still danced, where birds still sang, and warmth still lived. She stood at the edge, one foot in the truth, one foot in the illusion. Her chest ached with the weight of it. Could she go back, knowing what she now knew? Could she pretend again, or should she stay in this silent, empty world and never lie to herself again? No one was there to guide her. No voice told her what was right. There was only the hum of machines and the quiet sound of her own breath. The decision was hers alone. Stay awake or go back to sleep. Rila closed her eyes. The hum of the machines faded, and in its place, a breeze began to rise. Soft, familiar, like the breath of a forgotten world. She didn't speak. She didn't move. But something shifted. The ground beneath her feet warmed. Light crept across her skin. Sunlight, or something, like it, and above her, a sky began to form. Was it made of clouds, or was it made of code? She didn't know. Maybe she chose to return to the dream, Maybe she chose to face the truth. Or maybe, just maybe, the two had become the same. Somewhere, between sleep and waking, Rila stood still, the sky unfolding overhead, and the world waited.